Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Come on in. I am enjoying this breeze right now. I'm outside smoking my cigarettes and just recapping on my entire weekend. Good morning, Suke. You hear my voice? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with me. I hope I don't get sick because my son um has the flu. So I'm all around him. I'm protected, right? How's your day so far? It's 9:55. Shoot, I thought it was later than that. I'm ready to go home. I wish I could. I wish I could teleport whenever I want to see my mother and stuff, and just go back home. Hold on. Hey, Suke, my someone wants to say hello.
Good morning. Happy Sunday.
I had to put it on mute because he comes and starts talking, and I'm looking at him. He said, "Who you talking to?" He likes to ask 1,001 questions. That's part of him being nosy.
Again.
Hold on for a second.
So,
What happened? I'm sorry, I'm back. I had to put my order in for they want me to cook. They damn sure want me to cook today. I was trying to skip on that, but he is putting me on there. Hey young, good morning, good day to you. Oh shit. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Okay, I see the ring. I'm back. I'm sorry, my son kept talking to me. I had to tell him to go ahead, but I had to put my order in. Um, he wants me to go to the supermarket with him, so I'm just gonna go. You hear me now? Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. So my purpose of coming to New York to visit was for my best friend's 50th. Um, my friend says, "Oh, I don't want nothing for my 50th. I'll be happy with my grandkids and my man and the family, but I do miss you." I said, "Okay." And then probably like 3 weeks into the month of March, no, it was the month of February. Towards the end, I get a phone call from one of my other sisters um, that they wanted me to come up um, free of charge um, to make plans and make arrangements for the people that I live with, which is my significant other and my son and his wife. Um, I spend most of my days alone. It's better that way because it allows me to think. Um, I'm grateful that I limited my talk time on the phone and people, so I don't really talk to too many people on the back end. Um, the ones that I connect to is the ones that when we want to check on each other, we either text or we give a call and say good morning or whatever have you. But said to my friend, I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that because this is last minute. Um, I don't like to take from people. That's for one. But I'm learning not to block the blessings that's coming my way, and also learning not to block anyone's blessing when God puts something on their spirit to give. So I'm learning that. So I went ahead and talked to my significant other and told him, I said, I just been really overwhelmed for this past year. I think I just need a break. And I think God answered my prayers through my friends. Let me tell you something about my friends. They know I don't ask. They know I won't. And if I do ask for anything, it's for something medical. If it's something I'm short with, and I don't have it until the following day or whatever have you. Um, they just know. So I took that opportunity and said, you know what, I'm just gonna take advantage of this because this don't come by often. Someone willing to pay your trip to make sure that your presence is in the building. That says a lot about a person. Um, Not to say that you know that I'm this perfect person and ideal and I always get things right and I'm just this perfect person because I'm not. I'm not. I'm far from not. But I know I'm learning ways on just how to be different and not take life situations as always a bad thing. Because sometimes when we experience things, it's I feel like it'd be a setup for something that's coming along. You know what I'm saying? And also it's for us to learn from, like it's education and stuff like that. Um, so just to have that, just to know that people show me their love in real time, even when they was pissed, when they be pissed off at me, they never stop loving me. You know why? Because they know Maritza, and the Maritza they know is the loving, the person that have your back 1,000%. But they also know that I have my moments where I just shut down and just be, like pretty much antisocial. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that they can see the growth in me. But anyway, the reason for this trip was to celebrate my best friend, but it was also a setup for me. Um, if someone said it's too late to make your wrongs right, um, they're not being 100 with you because it's never too late. There's not that many years that can go by that you cannot, that you cannot, how you say it, um, you know, apologize or make, like I said, make your wrongs right. Being the person that you are today. Um, I had a cousin that was murdered in the hood that I was in, and along with him, one of his very close friends were shot up and beaten with a bat. The person that didn't survive was my cousin, and I was very, very angry behind that. I blamed the friend for even getting him to the area, because the guy back then was a big troublemaker, but my cousin was a little bit like me. When he love you in real time. He may not show it all the time, but when it's needed, we are right there. When it's needed, not with the messy shit, but just to be there in support. So I carried that for so many years, and some things did get back to the guy. This is when I was back, back and not giving a hoot about how I felt about people. This is before I even moved out of state. Yesterday I just felt a very, very weird energy in the place that I was at celebrating my friend, and I went all the way um to the area that my friend was in, and I just sat down and she said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, I just got a weird vibe, and I'm not feeling it right now, so I had to separate myself. So, I walked around, mingled, hugged. Everybody was like, "Damn, you came all the way up here." Um, our hood, it was like no other hood, even though we had other projects. We the same people that I've grown up with, they became my sisters, my brothers. It ain't no, oh yeah, that's my friend. No, we family. Till this day, we're all hitting our 50s. And I had a unique conversation with one of the brothers. And I'm like, damn, we survived it. We thought our era was wicked. Um, and it was at times, but we all could look at each other now at the stage of differentness. How you say it? Being different and not being the person we was years ago, and to really look at life to say, damn, God spared our life and we made it to 50. Like, people be like, damn, that bitch is old. No, honey, I'm excited because I wasn't expected to even last this long. Um, to even reach the milestone like that. That is beautiful. But anyway, to make a long story short, I enjoyed the evening, and it got to a point where everybody started to leave and say the goodbyes. I went and made me a candy dish, and boom, my cousin's friend was sitting right in front of my face. And you know how you can see the awkwardness in somebody's face, and they're trying not to say so much, but you can see so much hurt. I saw so much hurt in this young man's face, and we started to talk about him, my cousin, and he began to apologize. And I cut him short. I said, yo, bro, I said, you ain't got to do that. The apology has to come from me because I shouldn't have said the things that I said. You went through something traumatic too. And no, it's not your fault that my cousin's no longer here. You know why? Because the same thing I would do for my homegirl over there is the same thing he did for you. So he did not die in vain. He died the way he lived to show not just only you, but others before they have to let it catch a bullet to even risk their life. And it's not your fault, and I apologize. That yo, I was crying and everything. I promise you, I was. See, this is the season for me to release, to own up, and to apologize to the people I feel that I have offended, the people that matters in my life, and for me saying the things that I y'all hear me? Okay, I'm sorry. I end up getting a phone call. Good morning, Amy. Happy Sunday. So, like I was saying, I just started to minister to them. Like I was saying before, sometimes you can see someone's hurt on their face. You can just see. I cannot explain it, but for me, I seen it. I seen that he needed words of comfort. Let me just say this, and I'm just gonna be who I am and not apologize for it. Um, this walk with Christ is so different from any other time of me trying to make it right. This time I'm meaning what I say, and I may display some stuff that you start to question, but if you just wait, you will understand Maritza. So I find myself, you know, having to explain who I am today and what I feel. One thing I don't like is for people to think for Maritza. I would disconnect with it. I would disconnect real quick. But anyway, a lot of me has changed. And like I told this young brother, he just looked at me like it's his body. They was the guys. Some of the guys was low key scared of me because I had no filter. I didn't give a who. If I thought it, I say it. I was off the chain with that shit, and I had developed a not so good reputation. Uh, but like I explained to him, um, now that I am in tune with Maritza, I can actually say that my actions were not meant to cause any harm towards anyone coming up, because I was so broken and so confused and all over the place. And I was just simply trying to find my place on earth. Good morning, Sister Blessings. What's up, sister? What's up? Yes, I enjoy. You hear my voice? I ain't even do shit, and my voice is gone. I spent most of my time spending time with my moms, my youngest, and my oldest is the ones that still resides in New York. My stepfather, I have the traditions of the family. I love it. I'm ready for a grandchild. I know I'm ready, but these babies just showed me I better be ready because babies, they're hella smart. Good morning. They are very, very smart. But anyway, I enjoy them. My two babies of the family, my little cousin and my nephew. I don't like to put step nephew. I consider my stepfather my bonus dad. So she's my sister. He's my sister's son. He's my nephew. And then yesterday I got together with my friends. She really not supposed to be my other best friend, but honestly, I feel that when a person wants to see you, they will make some sacrifices. Not all my friends have vehicles. I do understand that. But the bitch I am, if you come to town and you my girl or my guy like that, oh, I'm gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This it's up in the air. I'm really trying to act like I'm still asleep. I am gonna see even if the smoke blows and take me up there to see her because I don't want to leave New York without seeing my other best friend. But I damn sure ain't making an extra effort to do so. You know what I'm saying? And then I tell my son to drop me off at the hotel where my friend is staying until tomorrow from Albany. Spend a little time with them. Hold on for a minute. I'm sorry, guys. See, I'm seeing my cousin. See, I know a lot of freaking people. I am how I am on the streets of YouTube, and people be like, "Damn, she be in everybody's chat." I'm just a social, but I got so much love to give. But it's unfortunate that some people don't receive it in that manner. They just overthink that you're trying to be something else towards them, but I'm really not. I pray this for all of you today. Before I get on the road, may the floodgates of heaven pour out so much blessings that there will be not enough room to store it. May you and your families be blessed. You too, sis. I was about to curse, girl. I'm sorry. As God is still working on me, but you are awesome. You are awesome. You are a dope ass chick. I'm just gonna say you're a dope ass. You're very. I feel your spirit more than anything, and it's like a few of y'all. I can actually say I be feeling like I've known y'all all my damn life. Because y'all patient. Maybe it's the Pisces in you. So you have a blessed day and have traveling mercy to your destination and back home safe. So yeah, speaking to my friend's cousin, which is my brother, and I just told him I said a lot of me has changed. I am not Maritza that you last know. So I overstand, and I think he needed. He seen me and was like, "Oh snap!" Like it was my my face was a memory of his trauma. Um, and it was like, damn. I'm more today, Maritza. I'm more thinking about people's feelings. Sometimes I'm not gonna say all the times. But with this situation, is more and it was more to it. So it's like real deep. Um, we don't realize, when stuff like this situation with me. Yes, I lost my cousin, but this young man that my cousin loved, um, has been living his life with guilt, being ashamed, feeling defeated. I saw that in his face. I saw it. And sometimes, like, your words is like, it's a sword. That tongue is a sword. So we do have to be real careful what comes off of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I do everything correct because I freaking don't. I have my moments, less moments than usual. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just grateful that I am still evolving. Okay, and then seeing him release something that I was holding on to. You know, um, this season of exposure and letting go. Whatever whatever that letting go is that you've been holding on to for years, let it go. It ain't never too late to make your wrongs right. It's not where my spirit start to speak to me to say, go talk to him, hug him, let him know I'm praying for you, letting him know you are here to share your testimony on everything that you have felt up to this point of our conversation. Good morning, Bama. I said I no longer blame you for my cousin's death. I realized that my cousin took a bullet for his brother, and I know you would have did the same for him. I said the same thing I would do for the one that we're celebrating, that we are connected to. And he just looked at me like, because I tell you, I was freaking wild. I was freaking lost. I was just trying to find Maritza and make sense of the things that I have had experienced in my lifetime. Should be serious. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful that I'm more receptive. I'm more willing um, to take accountability for the things that I may cause any hurt. Sometimes I don't. It's not successful. But sometimes I just will take that accountability to the Lord. Let him be like, Lord, I know I was wrong, but I just can't touch it. told me not to touch it, so I'm not gonna touch it. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. And then the girl that I was friends with for over 35 years, no, over 40 years, about the same amount because we all grew up together. I seen her oldest daughter, and Lord knows, I was like, let me just be careful of the words I use because I have to always also understand that this young girl that I'm talking to, that is her child. You know what I'm saying? And if I really love her children, I will not ever put them in a position to hear me talking negatively about their mom. I'm just not that person. I'm sorry. I always think about who I am with my mom, who I am to my mom. You know what I'm saying? So we had a long talk, and she brought up. She said, "When is the last time you spoke to my mom?" And when I told her, she just looked at me like, of course, her mother talked in front of her. She was like, I just want to apologize for my mom because she don't realize that her words does hurt people. And she said, you were really good to my mom. And I'm trying not to cry, but this trip was so freaking necessary. And I ministered to her too. I said, whatever your mom's is going through, I don't hate her. I'm learning that sometimes seasons good. This is, and if this is the way she wants to deliver how she wants to part ways, I said, I am human. And I said, I definitely didn't appreciate the words that your mother chose to put on a text. I said, I have no respect for that because I never disrespected her. I don't understand. And don't think that, because I'm crying and shit, that is, oh, she's weak. Nah, I'm not weak. I'm releasing. That's why I pick and choose who I surround myself. And if I see an inkling of change, I'll just bow out gracefully, disconnect totally. I can't do the fake shit. Definitely cannot do that. Cause I'm a fair person. I don't borrow beef with anyone. I don't know anyone on this app. We are learning each other through the app. You know, they through with the help of Jesus Christ. Because technology is beautiful where you can connect even when you're not in the same state. But I'm learning a lot, and I know where I'm at. I know how far God has brought me. I know that He has delivered me from so much, and I have still a long way to go. I'm at the half mark, 50. So I'm just was just grateful for last night. A lot of funny moments, a lot of fishy moments because there was tension in the party with some women that used to be friends. She felt like, oh, I don't know what kind of energy you had. I said, baby girl, I walk in love. I don't borrow beef. And she just looked at me. I said, it's always love. You ain't got to feel like that with me. And she just started laughing. I said, I'm still the same OG, just different. A lot of me has changed. I'm telling you, I was menace to society, towards myself and towards other people. I was not a good person, and I am not gonna allow for someone to tell me different. I promise you. If I have to end friendships, then that's just it is what it is. I will just end it. It's okay. It's okay. You can walk away from that situations. Hold on. Hello. I done brought the mannerism of the South up here. I just found myself, yes, ma'am. My mother looking at me. I said, Ma, I hear it a lot, so I'm starting to kind of adapt to the South. But yeah, I spoke to everyone that needed, and to my ex friend's daughter, I told her, I said, you got to give your mother some time. I said, I'm gonna pray for the both of y'all. I said, because as harsh as it is that to hear the things that she has, even said to me, and even with her own children, um, me being in Christ could see that it's bigger than this situation. You know what I'm saying? Um, and sometimes, even with my children, when they see me slipping, um, they have to be that parent I was to them to pray for their parent. So that was my suggestion to her, and to pretty much tell her, I don't hate your mom. I just feel like I'm gonna respect her wishes, and I'm just gonna not touch it no more. I said your mother said some really mean things to me that hurt me because one thing I'm big on. If you can't come to me and talk to me, I would disconnect. I would. I as bad as it is, I will not buckle because I stand on that. If I got an issue with you, I'm gonna come to you and be like, look, the other day, you know, you made me feel this way. You know, how are we supposed to correct it if we not explain? It don't have to be confrontational all the time. I know this world is wicked and you just never know with people, but people have to give other people fair chances um, to make their wrongs right. If you come to me and you said you offended me when you said this, I'm like, I'm sorry, sis. I didn't mean to. But when you do things like my this ex friend did, you text me after I spoke to you earlier that day, all the nasty ass words. It just made me feel like you just didn't give a fuck. You just didn't feel that, uh, that I deserved the conversation. You wasn't a friend. So I received her words as okay, this friendship has taken its course. And now it's time for me to close this chapter and never open it up again. That means I'm done. And people be like, that's harsh, Marissa. No, it's not. If you have to stand on anything, stand on what you believe that you deserve. If you can't come to me and say, sis, this is how you made me feel, even if our friendship changes and we never talk again, I respect that more than just not coming to me with it. But I'm glad that I can be here today to say I don't hate her. I don't wish her ill. I'm actually praying that God continue to do a new thing in her. She is not too far removed, but like I have, like you have, like everyone have, we always got a residue of our past that shows out, the way we are. Sometimes our response be off. I when we say things be off, it may come off rude or being harsh, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the things that I'm still dealing with. The stuff that I'm still holding on, and sometimes is it takes us to release them things so that we can be free from them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was great, but funny shit. I have um I just don't only have Spanish friends. I have black friends. I have my best friend is Italian and Irish. Like my circle is really like the Rainbow Coalition. If I could put every nationality in a circle, that's my peoples. You know what I'm saying? But we all about love. We all about empowerment. Everyone is doing well. Everybody looks healthy. It's just a beautiful thing to freaking see. The ones that survived so far. You know what I'm saying? So it was. Yeah, I was crying this morning just thinking about everything that happened last night. Even with my Greek friend. I'm a little slow when it comes to these Karens because I'm naturally friendly. And listen, I don't hide from no one. I was smoking my Mary Jane outside. It's so legal. I was just overdoing it up here. Uh, this older lady was walking with her dog, and I find it odd because where this place was at was around a hotel and other businesses like restaurants and stuff like that. But what I didn't know that they had um, a, apartment buildings on that strip. So she was coming with her dog walking. So I'm like, not even thinking like, who walks their dog in the business area? I was dying. But anyway, I'm sitting there. She's asking me questions, so I'm just being helpful, explaining to her that it's a 50th celebration, and it's not going to be here long because I kind of felt. Hold on for a second. Hello, hello. Okay, you welcome. But yeah, so I had an amazing time. I am honored that even if I don't have a lot of people that understand me, that the people that I celebrated my friend's birthday with, um, I I couldn't ask. They love me. When the people that I haven't seen in a while was like, Marita, you came, yo, y'all like they love us, especially me and my girl, because our life is so different. But when it comes to functions and stuff like that, we are there in like full freaking support. But anyway, the funniest shit happened. Of course, the Karen, my Greek girlfriend, walked up, and I'm looking at her, And she has, I read people's facial expression. So I'm seeing that she's staring this fucking lady down. So I'm like, asking my friend some questions that she was asking because I said I'm not from around here. She was like, I don't know, and I know you're kind. That lady's face turned so quick, and she just started walking away. She was like, yeah, that bitch is a Karen. She said, I live next door to one. That's what she kept saying. She said, yeah, I live next door to one. That lady flew, but guess what? She was fucking right. And I'm like, oh my effing God. I was like, how did I miss that? Duh, I was smoking Mary J, so that had me just on some relaxed mode. I laughed so damn hard. And then we started talking. And she said, because I'm Greek, we don't play. I said, you Greek? That's the funny part. Good morning, Lakin. How was your birthday? Um, I said, all this damn time, I thought you was Italian because she acted like an Italian woman. She said, I'm Greek, but I am injected, so it makes me Italian. I'm married to one. She said, and I don't play that shit. Greek people don't. I started cracking up. And then I went in and she said, oh my God, you're getting me high. And sprayed me with her damn perfume. That shit, that shit blew. It didn't blow my shit, but it had me outside airing the fuck out. Because that fucking perfume she sprayed on me smells like an old lady from Bingo. People were hugging me. I was like, yo, that's not my smell. Let me let me show you what I came with. And I had to explain the story to them too. But they was like, you smell good. I said, nah, that shit smell like shit. They was dying. I was like, yeah, I'm not. She didn't even ask me. But see, even with that, the old Maritza would have I would have boxed them. But I just looked at it. I just took the L because for one, it was my friend's 50th, and for two, it's just spray. I'll get over it. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see that I am getting a little stronger in that area. But yes, I did smoke a hell of a lot on this trip. Yes, I do smoke. That's one thing that God is still working on me with. That and the cigarettes. And I realized this week that I really don't smoke that damn much when I'm busy. I have the smoke coming out here, smoking here and there, clipping my cigarette, smoking halfway. Usually I'll smoke the entire cigarette. But I still got a fresh pack of cigarettes, and I'm smoking in one. And I ain't really smoking too much. I had a good time. It was just how I wanted it. That's good. My grandkids and my kids. That's all that need a whole bunch of love. Need some real love. Your little peoples and your first fruit. Just looking at them and just being grateful for the moment. Just grateful for entering the people that matter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I was telling them about my YouTube channel, and I let them hear one of my videos, just a little clip there. One of my friends, and she just looked at me. She said, "You really fucking changed, Marty." I said, "Yeah, let's just thank the Lord for that." I said, "Cause girl, shit, I didn't know when I was gonna snap out." Both laughed, but yeah. So I'm gonna cook today, and then I'm gonna have my girlfriend. I'm gonna call my other girlfriend. First of all, I'm gonna talk to my son and ask him. And when I come back from seeing my friends, or even if he could take me to go see my best friend real quick, smoke an L with her, and then he could drop me off at my friend's hotel, and I could stay an hour or two because I know my nieces said they was coming down to celebrate their other grandmother, and they were going to come see me. So I want to make some time to see, spreading myself out. I wanted to do lunch, but it's not happening. It's really not. If I could cook before we go visit her, I'll go bring her a plate. You know, at least we could say we saw each other. You know, so next time around, I'm gonna. I always say this when I come. The last time I came for one of my friends' 50th, I did it for these many days, and then get to the day before I gotta leave, to say, damn, I should have just waited until a couple of days after. But you see, now I'm saying I can't wait to get in my bed. So this time was just enough to hold me off for another year or a couple of months, because we are gonna, before this year out, make another trip up here, just me and my man, and we're gonna come and just get a hotel, maybe at that place, because it's a pretty nice hotel. It's like off the highway, and Uber. We got Uber here if we need to go somewhere. If we need something to eat, we got how you say Chipotle, Chipotle, the Mexican place. I don't know how to say it. And Chops, which is a salad place, which makes some really freaking good salads. So, and it fills you too. So, and they have breakfast. So, and I got family, so we ain't really got to spend too much. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself. Love you, girl. I know I haven't been as active. People don't be understanding. I be going through shit too. And some people take offense to it, but it's not. All it takes is a little understanding, or to think that some people are just going through stuff. Some worse than others, and some people just deal with things different. And I do shut down a lot, and I start wandering, trying to be a support, but not being in full support, because I'm, preoccupied with my thoughts. I got to take care of myself. I can't always be the one that's supporting and encouraging and don't take time for Maritza. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want you to be sitting there putting all your eggs in my baskets if you're dealing with stuff. If you need to take time, the person I am today. I overstand when I don't see you for a little while, or if I don't hear you for a little while. I don't. I know it's personal, and it's not personal towards me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm learning that at this late in my age. But it's never too late. It's never too late to make your wrongs right. It's never too late. I am a living witness. Things that I would have reacted on, I don't react to no more. And that it's not mind boggling me. I'm just very proud of me. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. But I enjoy myself. I release some things. I let people see me, who I am today. Like I'm not. Yeah, I love my friends, but if my friends ain't stressing it, ain't bothered by it, I'm not gonna be bothered by it either. I'm just. They know I'm free spirited. They know my loyalty lies with them. But I have a very diverse set of friends. Me too. Blessings. I could fit in anywhere. I'm a person that I step in the crowd and give you a few laughs. I am needed in the facility. That's why my girls said, "You ain't gotta pay me shit. We want you up here, and we got your ticket. Check your email." I'm telling you, they don't listen, and it wasn't that, I didn't have the money. I had just fixed my car, 4 new tires, brakes, and other maintenance to the car. That way we spent over $500. So that took most of my money that I had extra. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. I'm glad I didn't feel like I was taking advantage. So that's that. You know. So I love my friends. People that I'm meeting. I love on them like I've known y'all for all my life. If I start to change, it's because you change with me. If you start seeing me less or just not even interacting, that's because you showed it to me. I'm feeding people what they feed me. You know what I'm saying? In such a beautiful way. Cause I ain't kissing nobody's tail to be in my presence. Absolutely not. I'm not. That is as big as my ass is. Well, I ain't that big, but I am a little chunky. People will be like, "Damn, you gotta love yourself." I said, "I love myself. It's not a bit of insecurity." I said, "You see this ring on my finger? There's 28 years of straight loving, straight trials and tribulation. But I kept a man that long, so I must be doing something right. And shit, besides, the outer frame ain't shit. It's the prize. You know what I'm saying? I got a big magic box. Yeah. You gotta know how to work it. I got that ooh wee. I wanna marry that. Nah, it's the truth. But I got a lot of qualities. I'm a caring person. My friend's daughter was like, yeah, every time I used to go in the house, I used to clean the house and shit like I'm 6 years old. And she always made sure she fed my ass. Yeah, I'm good. Like, you come in my house, you gonna guaranteed to eat, have something to drink. If you smoke a cigarette. If you want to smoke a blunt, I got weed. I'm a person that has hospitality when you come in my home, and that's how I was raised. Spanish people will make sure your ass don't have to cook for a couple of days because that's how full they have you. It's the truth. All that rice, beans, um, that pernil, everything, all that good shit. I had some good Spanish food, but when I tell you I feel like a penguin, I look like a penguin. I said, "What the hell? My stomach is so damn gassy." I feel like I feel like a panda, for real. But yeah, I enjoy myself. I so deserve this trip. I so did. But I'm so ready to go home to my man, to my dog, to my son, to my daughter in law, and just to be in my bed with no bra, no underwears, just my long granny pajamas, and just laying in my bed enjoying YouTube. Cause I'm always on here, and I not only on people's chat. I see a lot of things, and like I like. I've been looking at, I forgot his name, but it's a lot of stories about people that has been violated. I don't know why I watch it, but I like it. Just inspires me. Like I'm like, damn, they strong. I'm like, well, you strong too. People have similar stories. I give them airtime. It takes a lot of strength to confront your demons. You know what I'm saying, and what you dealt with. Some people don't understand that. It's a lot. It's a lot. But anyway, this dog is so beautiful. Hi. I want to end this broadcast just to say I love all of y'all. Thank you for always making a point to bless, not to bless, to grace my lives and giving me your words of encouragement. Because if anything I believe in, that that I am learning that iron sharpens iron. We learn from each other. Um, we just have, I am learning to be receptive. Nothing is always um, in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you for gracing me. Thank you for embracing me. Thank you for learning me and getting to know who I am today. Um, and just thank you. It made. I know people like she's weird. No, I'm not weird. I'm just a real ass chick. Once you get to know me inward, the stuff that I'm probably displayed that you're like, girl, you bugging out. It won't be so offensive. You just know that Maritza's a crazy chick, but that's my girl. I could always count on her. I may not see her all the time, but I know if I call her and need to have a conversation that she'll have an open ear for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to be better, try to be a better listener and stuff like that. I'm not perfect, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to pray because I feel like I want to. So, Father God, I just want to thank you for this amazing trip that you got me on. You say, make it plain, and I did, and you did. You delivered just that through my sisters. Thank you for allowing me to make my wrongs right. It was so important and it released a lot of things that I've been holding on to. So, Father God, I ask you to continue to guide me, to continue to mold me the way you intended to mold me. Continue to send like-minded people that 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 just want to embrace change and just want to be in support and just love on people, even from the distance. So, Father God, I thank you. Continue to guide us. Continue to forgive us. Continue to mold us the way you see fit. Block any weapons that may form, hidden and openly. Father God, we just thank you on this Sunday for just being here just to say thank you. We thank you. We honor you in Jesus' name. Amen. I need for y'all to go out there and enjoy this day on purpose because you are still here able to enjoy the day on purpose. So make today freaking count. Pay it forward. A few words can set somebody else free, and I feel like I did that with this young man. And I hope that God continues to use him to share his story and what he's been through and what he still is going through so that they don't have to follow his footsteps and free them from the streets because this generation is off the chain and we need our brother out here being a willing vessel for Christ to share his story in boldness. Because like I told this young man, I said, you're not still here to suffer. You may feel like you're suffering, but if you look outside of what you're going through and what you have to experience on a daily, just to breathe, that means he still has an assignment for you. So that was my message to him. And I just thank God that he used me at that moment in my mess because I ain't perfect. But he still uses, what is the saying that he's closer to the brokenhearted? As broken as I am, he still manages to use Maritza Rivera. On that note, be blessed um, and make this day count. Ciao.